our guest is already on this in online, kaya we have to bring him in. We were having technical problems earlier on, and so I wasn't sure whether we were gonna have him on. But without further ado, I wanna bring in. Well, before I do that, I'm gonna start his one of the music that he wrote. Okay, so I wanna bring him in now. And here he is, without further ado, because we're now 8 minutes into the show. Mr. Peter Dizozza, how's it going?
Whoa, Renato, hello.
I'll introduce you to Owen, one of our hosts.
Hello.
Hi, Owen.
One of our founder. Yeah.
I am honored to meet a member of the band Chicago.
I'm a member of the band in the East Village. We're in New York City.
I thought you were Peter Cetera.
Oh, no, Peter Cetera is wonderful. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Let me live up to that.
Yeah, well, you're doing the right thing. I mean, you're going along. You're doing fine, mate. So you're on your way to work now. Is that right?
Indeed. I'm an attorney.
Yep. There you go.
My job, I still have a job, and I have a baby and a wife, and it's like a new world.
Yeah, you need a new job for that. Yeah. I mean, you need a job for a new baby. Right. I can totally agree with that.
But I also want to work from home because she's growing up. She's two years old, and every day is an adventure.
Yeah.
I hate to miss anything, so I'm working from home too.
So most of the time you're working from home now, is that right?
I guess so. I work 3 days a week at this office where I've been for over 20 years. We do litigation. And so, this morning I'm going for a deposition. I'm going to take testimony this morning.
Okay. And are you a lawyer first or a musician composer? Now, which came first?
Okay, well, I am a composer only, and I apply it to everything. But it shows best in music. The musical composition extends into lyrics and also into stories, projects. But it extends then, if you could imagine, into the practice of any activity that I do, including being a lawyer. I'm first and foremost a composer. Peter Dizozza, composer.
But you haven't done too badly as a lawyer, because I'm looking at your achievements on LinkedIn, Mike. Because I'm stalking you a little bit. Chair Emeritus at the New York City Bar Association.
Yes,
that's big deal, dude.
Thank you. Well, we honored Ruth Bader Ginsburg last year, right before the COVID epidemic.
Yeah, RBG.
Yeah, I have a song for RBG. Renato, do you see I have a song for RBG?
Where is that?
It's online also. If you put in RBG Dizozza on YouTube, we can hear the song.
Okay, well, I'm playing the song from the Augustea.
Yes.
Atmospheric Stillness. That's the one that's on the background at the moment.
Oh, wow. Well, that's my opera ambitions.
Right. And how do you market your music? I mean, you compose. Who are your clients? Like who? Like you have Cinema 7 as well too. That you're a director of.
There is local. I'm going over a bridge now. I'm going over the Williamsburg Bridge, going into Brooklyn. Right. Can you still see me?
Yes, you're still good. Sound is good.
Okay. Oh, good. Now the projects that I have on my own are, self-produced. I've worked with Tier Throne quite a bit, my mutual friend. And I'm for hire. I'm writing music for a Women's History Month radio broadcast.
Right. Okay.
Women getting the right to vote in 1920. It took that long for the 19th Amendment, and the play is about that. I'm writing music of the 20s for that.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And
Suffrage.
is that, yeah, that's a suffrage
Women's
movement, right?
Suffrage, yes, the suffragettes. Yeah, it starts with Susan B. Anthony. Oh,
Go ahead.
the legend name is Susan B. Anthony. And
Okay.
the follow-up, sort of the disciple, is Carrie Campbell Catt. She was instrumental in
Losing you.
Tennessee to allow, if you could imagine, it gets into the bigger conversation, like what's women's rights in Manila and in the Philippines. Anyway, 1920 was the year for that. Interesting project. I'm the composer. The playwright, somebody else. I also write plays, which are, hold it like the foundation for the compositions, for the music. I have a lot of different shows.
I'm just amazed how you still find time to sleep.
No, that's an issue, of course. I need a lot of sleep. I also need to get the phone. Let me see, I can show you more what's going on.
Right.
In fact, it might be kind of fun. Here we are in Brooklyn, Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
That's awesome.
I'm in a little Fiat with a 5-speed. I still have a stick shift car.
Yeah. Is that one of the classic ones?
It's just a simple car from Fiat, which was, they were promoting it in the United States, and it never became very popular, but it's been good for me.
Right. Yeah, repair-wise, it's not too bad.
I know, fix it again, Tony, is a cliche for the thing.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. There you go.
It's weird, very weird stuff.
That's the problem with the Fiats I heard. Another one that's kind of like that is the Saab. The Audi. The Audi.
Oh, the Audi. Well,
yeah.
I have a car, and it's been good because I haven't used public transportation during the COVID pandemic. How's everything over there?
Still shit. I mean, that's about the best way to describe the situation here. We're making the most of it by having this talk show. We're not professional talk show in any way. I mean, Owen is a programmer, I'm an IT guy, and Ron is an ex-building management. So we just decided we wanted to do something for people, just to take their mind off the bullshit that's going on here.
Yeah. Are you showing people at work? You're showing people making food and, doing things for the community. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of support. We're getting a lot of support from like our audience, like the viewers. I mean, it's slowly picking up. But it was just something to do to help out, so that in 100 years' time, like if people do look at what and ask what people did at this time, there are those few of us that actually decided.
It's one of the things. Certainly. Well, all I have to offer, music, which you can get for free online. I have a YouTube channel under Dizozza, and also Cinema 7. I've been using a production company, Cinema VII.
Right. So, Cinema, how long has Cinema 7 been around, and how long have you been involved with them?
Well, it's a product of high school, and I'm 62. Right. I'm talking about the early 70s.
Right.
We have high school students. In fact, one of them had just passed away a year ago yesterday. Very influential person to me, even today.
Right.
It's founded by a couple of filmmakers in the 70s, and I became part of it and have kept it going as an archive and a catalog, for creating new material too. Cinema VII. The website is cinemavii.com.
Okay, let me just put that on the screen so people can see. Cinema,
VII.com. Yes.
Okay. So if you guys want to check it out, like anyone watching us at the moment, and so you can see part of Peter's work in there.
We also have. I'm using Bandcamp. Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. Lost you. You there, Peter?
We're using Bandcamp, Spotify. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. You came back. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Because not only are you a musician, and I've got a few clips of you performing. I'm just gonna share that now. But you're also a filmmaker from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's the easiest fixed medium to hold the visuals and the music, the words, the editing. So although I sort of naturally
yeah. So here's one.
Thank you. I don't know how the time.
So this is just like you at home practicing writing your new song, right? Like this is your inspiration. The nice summer kind of like light coming through the window.
I thought you pulled out a video of Catt Garfield.
What the?
Well, what do you think?
That's Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, from the looks of it, I thought he was more John McEnroe. Like I kind of seeing bits of John McEnroe there.
Oh no! Thank you. Yes, he's a great tennis player too.
Yeah.
Our friend from Forest Hills. Oh, I'm from Forest Hills, where the West Side Tennis Club. We saw John McEnroe play many times in Queens.
Yeah, he's a legend, man. Like he's a guy that you like to hate, which is totally opposite you. But
thank you.
You're a likable person. And this is you one. This is the Halloween one. So you're actually performing on theater.
Oh, we did a live show. Yes.
Yeah.
Outdoors. That was October 31st. So.
That's right.
We're returning to the stage at Theater for the New City, where I work as a composer, as a musical director.
And how many people do you work with in an ensemble like in a setup like the Theater for New York City?
Yes. For a production float, I had about 20 people working together. 20.
Right.
And the objective is, of course, it's my own script, my own score. The show that we did there recently was called Float, Float.
Okay.
Tear Throne brought Float to Bali.
Yes, I saw that. So you funded all that, like the whole production, right?
Say it again.
Did you fund the production, or did you get investors to chip in on the Bali one?
It's definitely a good idea to work with investors, but the budget is so minimal. It was really just traveling to Bali and exciting people to be involved.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Owen.
You're a New Yorker, right?
Yes.
Have you gone and seen Simon and Garfunkel before? The 1983.
Have I gone?
Have you gone and seen the concert by Simon and Garfunkel?
I was
1983.
Okay. My experience with Simon and Garfunkel was the West Side Tennis Club. They played Sounds of Silence. Oh, they played. You know what? It was the Bridge Over Troubled Water album.
Oh yeah.
Do you know the album?
Yes.
I know the
Simon
song.
and Garfunkel, they're supernatural. we still see the movie The Graduate.
Yes.
Yeah, The Graduate. Yeah, I have it here in my hard disk.
Say it again.
I have The Graduate here in my hard disk. And I think it's Netflix also.
Netflix.
That's
You
good. With what's his name?
The Graduate.
Margaret.
The guy.
Ann-Margret, and Dustin Hoffman.
Oh,
Yes, that's
Ann-Margret and Dustin Hoffman was Little Big Man.
Ah.
No, I'm wrong. I'm thinking Faye Dunaway. What do you mean? When was Ann-Margret with Dustin Hoffman? There's an overlap there of Carnal Knowledge, I think. The movie Carnal Knowledge following The Graduate. And The Graduate was who? Ann
I thought it was Ann-Margret.
Pardon?
I thought it was Ann-Margret.
Ann-Margret shows up in Carnal Knowledge. What a bizarre event. She's the one who's in Bye Bye Birdie, and then she's opposite Elvis Presley in Viva Las Vegas.
Right.
She's from Sweden.
You're
She's
correct.
from Sweden.
Yep. It's Anne
Can you
Bancroft.
imagine? So Anne
Mrs.
Bancroft, that's the wife of Mel Brooks, as far as I remember.
Okay.
And the writer, Buck Henry, Mike Nichols. Simon and Garfunkel must have been friends, They gave that song, Mrs. Robinson, to them. They're listen, guys. I have we did an honor. We honored the 50-year anniversary of Bookends by Simon and Garfunkel, including the Mrs. Robinson. So if you look on YouTube, I guess Dizozza Bookends, you'll see about an hour of different people covering the entire album of Bookends.
These are some bookends.
Simon,
Yes, here it is. An hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the celebration of the 50-year anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Which I organized, actually. I did that for Boog City.
Right.
Which is a magazine here in New York, Boog City.
Damn.
What other interests are there? Yeah, what do you guys like David Bowie? What did you think of the David Bowie history?
He's a legend. I grew up on David Bowie.
The shock of losing him, associated with losing my friend from high school.
So did you see any of these concerts there in New York?
Yes. I saw one in Madison Square Garden and one in Philadelphia. Madison Square Garden was on the floor. A friend of mine, he was able to get tickets. It was like seeing a high school performance, but then you look back and you're in Madison Square Garden. He was doing the station. It was station to station era.
Nice.
Peter, I got one more question. I got one more question, Peter.
Yeah.
So, are you a Jets or a Mets or a Knicks?
And what is that? What are those terms?
Are you a Jet?
No.
What sport do you follow?
New York Jets. What sport do you follow?
Oh, what sports do I follow? Well, I don't follow sports, but I love, I've watched tennis.
Yep, you're a tennis fan.
And rugby. How about some rugby?
Rugby. Well, he just said rugby, so I'm a Wallabies fan. So you're probably like a black fan.
Not too much. I just know.
Yeah, rugby.
You got
to
Which one? On rugby? Who's the rugby team?
Yeah, Slip Urchins stuff.
Wow. Okay, I want to see that. I don't know. My wife is from Argentina, and she enjoys soccer, and she also enjoys actually wrestling. Wrestling. Yeah.
But Argentina's got a good rugby team too.
Okay, we're gonna try to find. I'm just impressed. Rugby is really where they're beating each other.
Yeah, and there's a lot of personal injury cases that are on the rise in Australia as a result of that.
Well, I guess
some some rugby players comment that NFL for pansies.
Yeah, of course. Well, let me add, there's a funny movie called Flushed Away where they're showing the soccer match. And the idea is that everybody is going to go to the bathroom at the same time because there's a halftime and the game is played continuously for 45 minutes. And I said, wait a minute, don't they take breaks every 2 seconds? Because I'm familiar with football in the United States, but soccer allows for a 45-minute continuous play, and I think that's very cool.
Yeah, also if they need to, they just pee in their pants, I think.
They have to pee in their pants. So that's the joke for the movie Flushed Away, which I recommend. My daughter loves this movie, and I love it. Believe it, I didn't even know, but thanks to Zora, our daughter.
Yeah. So Flushed Away, that's one done in CGI, right?
Yeah, it's a CGI by the Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, by the Waltz and Gromit. Okay. Yeah, so that's why.
Oh, and your echo is bad.
Yeah, Renata can translate for me sometimes.
Yeah. Stand by. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sometimes the echo just overwhelms the voice.
Yes. Well, we got some Zoom activity going on here, but pretty much. Oh, there's a vaccine that's giving everyone the illusion of security. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, do you know how badly have you been affected by COVID?
In what sense? Economically, because we're going to be the last in Asia to recover. That's what they're predicting.
Were a lot of people afflicted by this? How was it?
Our reporting is somewhat inaccurate, but we have not had as many deaths as expected or as reported compared to the United States.
Yeah, I can look into it further. I mean, this comparison has been strange because viruses are everywhere.
Correct.
It's like I'm remembering Tier Throne again with the joke that the virus does not want to kill the host, so it will mutate to pull back.
Yes.
Like herpes, that's my favorite virus example. But I guess even AIDS, they're a virus. The mentality of replicating. I mean, a computer virus, just a computer virus mentality. Seems like it's organic.
Right.
Anyway, of course, I want to be strong enough to fight the virus. But
I think that's the key for us here. It's to build up our immunity.
Yes.
So whether we need a vaccine or not,
less stress,
we can survive the virus.
More sunshine, good food, good sleep. Make sure you're getting enough sleep.
Yep.
I've got a question for Mr. Peter again.
Yes.
So, Mr. Peter, is it okay to ask you if you are a donkey or an elephant?
In terms of my being a registered Democrat, and in New York City, we're voting Democrat. In terms of what happened politically, we got somebody who had no experience being a public. No experience being a public servant. I mean, that's an understatement. He wasn't supposed to win. I don't think he wanted to win. He had, to associate him with Republican or with a party. Meanwhile, you know what?
It's okay.
Hello, I'm getting a call. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
Hello, Peter Dizozza.
Peter, Monica here. Hi.
Oh, Monica, hi. I'll call you back in 5 minutes.
Perfect.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Nope.
Bye.
Peter, we'll do a part 2 of this. But thanks for being with us.
Yeah, so maybe we're good. So that's what I say. Enjoy politics. It's good that if people are complaining, it's good that they be in charge so that they can experience what needs to be done. And, they're all good. I really don't, Trump is an interesting... I mean,
he was an experiment.
He taught the United States a lot. He taught the people of the United States. He got out a vote of 160 million people for this election. I mean, that's almost something to be commended. They hated him so much. We're all mobilized. We all learned about the Electoral College. There are these indirect benefits that, activated people, and that's good. We're more involved now. All the best to you guys.
Yeah, and thank you for joining us tonight. I know you're so busy.
I love you guys.
I want Stop the Steal. Let's go back to the Capitol and start it again.
Oh, that's another thing. Now we got our 1960s revolutionaries. They got such footage, but then people got killed too. And he's inciting it. It's insane.
It's so bizarre what's going on there.
It's also a good, it's something to experience, and we learned from it. Wow, did we learn? Yeah. Okay.
Well, drive safely. Enjoy your day.
I'm here. I'm here at the office. Thanks for the ride. What a wonderful ride to the office with you guys. I appreciate it too.
Thank you so much.
Bandcamp, Dizozza Bandcamp. Okay.
Dizozza Bandcamp. There you go.
Yep. See you later.
See ya. Bye.
Bye-bye.